Hello, I'm Pastor David Anderson.
And I'm Colleen. We'd like to welcome you to Faith Baptist Church today.
And we hope the service is a blessing to you, and we'd like to know that you're here and make contact with you. So if you would please fill out the guest card that's in the back of the seat in front of you, fill that out and return it to the Welcome Center. We would appreciate knowing that you're here so that we can see how we can be a greater blessing to you.
The worship will begin in just a few moments. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning. This morning's pastor's class will be starting at 11:15 and we'll be continuing in the book of Mark, chapter 3. This Monday here at the church is our young adult small group. We meet at 7 p.m. Childcare is provided, and this week we're going to be doing a sermon discussion. This Wednesday night at 6:30, we'll be doing our final lesson on understanding end times prophecy. And remember, this Thursday morning there will be no men's group meeting. And once again, our Saturday morning prayer group meets in the foyer at 9 a.m. And don't forget, this Saturday we have a special event, our annual Trunk or Treat. Be sure to join us from 5 to 7 p.m. Bring the kids or the grandkids out. You'll have a great time. So as you can see, there's lots of ministry and learning opportunities here at Faith Baptist Church. For more information, you can go to our website or you can find us on Facebook.
This Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. is our annual Trunk or Treat event. We have a lot of exciting things planned. We have Kona Ice coming out. We have a really cool bounce thing. But what we really need we need more trunks to go all through our field so we can serve the hundreds of people coming out ready to hear the gospel. If you sign up to do a trunk, you can decorate it in all sorts of exciting ways. Just make sure that it's God-honoring. If you plan on decorating a trunk this year for the event, please arrive by 4:30 at the latest so we have plenty of time to get you set up. Feel free to dress up for the event. Just make sure your costumes are modest and family-friendly. And please bring your own candy. We will have candy to provide if you need it, but it always helps if you bring your own.
Hi folks, I'm Jerry Daniels, your missionary to Kenya. You might remember about 6 months ago, shortly after the invasion of Ukraine by the Russian forces, I told you about a pastor and his wife, Vitaly and Nadia Morokovich, in Ukraine, with whom our Kenyan churches have relationship with this family, their churches in Ukraine. Here's a brief report from Nadia of the current situation in Ukraine.
Hello, dear friends. My name is Nadia Mrakhovets. I'm from Kharkiv, Ukraine. I'm a pastor's wife. I'd like to share with you our experience of God's faithfulness during this war. The war has been going in Ukraine for over 6 months now, but we thank God that He's never left us or forsake us. We had to leave Kharkiv because of the explosions very near our house, and we moved to the west of Ukraine. And at that moment, we didn't know why we were there, so we became the displaced people, and I was so devastated. I cried. I said, Lord, why am I here? What I am doing here in the west of Ukraine, very close to the Hungarian border. But the Lord is so good because He gave peace into our hearts. We didn't expect that the Lord would start a new church at this place. So I praise God that even though that Ukraine is suffering from the war, it's still going on and we don't see the end of it. The good news is that the churches are full of the people now, and the new churches are rising, and we thank God that we can be instruments in His hands and to serve Him at the place where He brought us. We didn't expect why we were there, but the Lord showed us the beauty from the ashes.
Our Kenyan churches recently pooled their resources and sent over $1,500 to help the ministry and even the refugee outreach of the churches in Ukraine, the Vitaly and Nadia's ministry there. But I want to leave you with 2 takeaways today after seeing this video. First of all, you just never know how far your missions giving is going to go. You've been supporting us, as I said, for 50 years in Kenya. Our churches have matured and they're reaching out and having an impact far beyond Kenyan's borders. And secondly, the obvious request request is to pray for these believers in Ukraine. Nadia and Vitaly and their family, their churches, especially right now, as we speak, there is a fresh invasion looming. Remember the words of Jesus. He said, pray the Lord of the harvest to send forth missionaries into the fields. Matthew 9:38. God bless you, folks.
It's also that time of year again for our Operation Christmas Child. You can go into the foyer and pick up your shoebox. Bring it home and fill it with gifts and supplies and return it to the church by November 13. For more information, contact Sally Sheeb.
The mission of Operation Christmas Child never changes. Children are coming to Jesus, and children are taking the gospel to the ends of the earth.
Millions of children around the world are being impacted by these simple shoebox gifts. One box can touch not just a child, but the whole family. So we need to keep packing those boxes and pray for the children that God will use this in a very special way.